Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man has just dropped an official trailer. We're going to watch it and then we're going to talk about it. Ooh, exciting. Man, Marvel animation. Let's go. This comes out next month, I believe. Oh, I like the animation style already and the art design.
Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker.
The studio that brought you X-Men 97. The tunes are good. That swinging animation was really nice. I didn't know what I felt about the suit beforehand, but that's not a bad suit. Is that Harry Osborn as well?
A good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me.
Nice, he said the title. January 29th. Oh, I love the comic book style of it. It's like that bit more comic booky than Spider-Verse. Norman Osborn. That suit is very nice. I love that.
If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hey! Hey! Oh,
You may
it's
not
gone.
be excused from said test.
Hello, sorry to interrupt, just quickly. We are trying to get to 7,000 subscribers before 2025. We have 2 days to do so, and we currently are less than 90 subscribers away. So if you want to help us out, you could consider subscribing. But if you don't, then I at least hope you enjoy the video.
So first of all, very exciting stuff. I think this is a weird show, right? Because originally it was meant to be the prequel to the MCU Spider-Man, and it very much is like still kind of that, but it's not. Like Marissa Tomei, like Aunt May is clearly based off Marissa Tomei, right? But Tony Stark is kind of being replaced with Norman Osborn, and it's kind of MCU adjacent. Like obviously we saw Captain America in that trailer, or at least a photo of Captain America next to Norman Osborn. I like this opening shot kind of being like it being part of a comic book. I don't know whether that's just for the trailer or whether that's going to be a part of like the show's intro or anything like that. Now in theory this is set in present day, or at least like 2015, you know, just around the time that Peter Parker would have gotten his powers in the MCU. But the way he's dressed and the way everything looks kind of looks like a weird mix of like modern / the 60s. So I don't know if that's meant to be part of the aesthetic or whether that's just what I'm getting from the way Peter Parker looks. Because, you know, the way Peter's dressed here and the way this girl is dressed are just not the same era at all. So, you know, this suit obviously is meant to be a take on the homemade suit. He's clearly just got like a hockey or basketball jersey or whatever it is over a normal suit. The lenses are attached via like a goggle strap. It's all very homemade, and the web fluid is clearly coming from his backpack, and that's something I actually really like about this design, is that his web shooters are connected to a backpack which stores what is clearly going to be the web fluid, and I think that's a fun idea. Or maybe not the backpack, but maybe whatever this like belt thing is, and that's cool. The fact that he doesn't, you know, they go with the homemade designs all the time. We saw it in, we've seen it in every Spider-Man film, basically, the homemade design. But he still always manages to finesse a web shooter. I think I like the idea that it's connected with tubes to like a separate pack that holds the fluid. I think that is something I really enjoy. And even just this in general, like, it's a very innocent homemade suit, you know. It doesn't feel like a lot of thought went into it. And I think the comic book panel, like, aspect of it is going to be one of the strengths that it plays to. I know we've kind of seen that with the Spider-Verse films, but there's still been like a sort of modern update on it, whether this looks like this could be a panel from a comic book. And I think that's going to be definitely one of the strengths of the show in terms of its design, because the art design I really like. The animation in some of these shots did look a little bit not uncanny, because this is all, you know, this is all animation anyway. But it's like, you know, there's definitely 3D models involved with 2D animation, and I know that's fine, and that's what they do in Spider-Verse and everything like that, but some shots looked a bit jarring. But overall, the design is quite nice. And obviously in terms of time period as well, they're live streaming, so it's clearly a modern show to some degree. Marissa Tomei Aunt May, who I don't actually know if Marissa Tomei voices her. I don't know if she does. Kari Walgren. She plays Baby Scrat in Ice Age. Oh, that's quite cute. Fair enough. I know I just mentioned the comic book aspect, but like I really enjoy just the way he swings out of the comic book panel in this shot. I hope that's not just a trailer feature. I hope we see that type of stuff in the show as well. I don't know how many episodes this is. I'm gonna have to Google everything. 10 episodes. Okay, 10 episodes. And they all premiering on the same day? I'm gonna take a guess and say they're not gonna all premiere on the same day, but that means we get one episode a week, which I'm not complaining about. I think, this is a shot that was quite cool as well. The action in this should play out, in theory, quite well. Obviously, this show's been delayed quite a few times as well, so I don't know if that's an animation thing or if there was other reasons that I needed to get by to do that. But if it is just like perfecting the animation, then I have no problems, no worries at all if they've taken this long to actually get it finished. And then this final suit, I've seen some people online say they don't like this suit, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's not the classic red and blue, but I'm sure for starters we will definitely get the classic red and blue in this show at some point. But this suit, you know, with what I see was meant to be black, but just sort of like the slightly blue shaded, kind of like how they usually do Venom in the old series. The lenses being a slick black is really cool, and obviously just like a white and black suit in general always goes hard. And then of course the logo at the end to round us off. I thought this trailer was sick. I really enjoyed it. I think this is weird because we have a lot of Spider-Man animated shows, and the last one, if I recall, other than like Spidey and His Amazing Friends, was the 2017 one, and I know people didn't really enjoy that. I didn't mind it. It's not one of my favourite ones, but I remember watching it when it came out on Disney XD, and it was fine. It wasn't bad. Everybody complained about the homemade suit in that, like they complained about the homemade suit in this. I think it's not stuffed to deep too much, but I do have high hopes for this show. Kind of gutted that it's not MCU, like it's not in the MCU, clearly, because we've got Norman Osborn instead of Tony Stark and XYZ, but I'm excited. You know, we've got a glimpse of the Scorpion here in the back, and I've tried not to read too much into this show because I genuinely do want to go into it with a fresh mind, not knowing like what might show up. So, you know, whether we'll see symbiote or whether we'll see Norman become the Green Goblin, surely that's going to happen sometime down the line. And we know that they're already renewed for season 2 as well. So this could be a Spider-Man show that we see go through multiple seasons, and, you know, hopefully, especially if they're going to reboot the MCU within the next few years, hopefully this is a show that we can see just keep going for a couple of seasons, kind of like the older shows did. I think that'd be really nice. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. I'd love to interact with all of you and find out what you think about Your Friendly Neighbourhood Spider-Man. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, we mainly do Power Rangers content, I'll be real, but I'm a big lover of Spider-Man. We recently did a Spider-Man fan film called Spider-Man Vendetta. You can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go see it. Stay tuned for Spider-Man content, because this show's coming out. I can't wait to see it. I will be doing videos on it. So yeah, I'm excited for more.